Yo guys, it's Kyle coming at you from Bane's Film Reviews. I just saw Caught Stealing, directed by Darren Aronofsky and starring a whole bunch of people, but primarily Austin Butler. Austin Butler is an actor that I just had a conversation about earlier today. He's an okay actor in my opinion. He's not great, he's not bad, he sort of exists somewhere in the middle and does a decent job whenever he's called on to do different things. I didn't like Elvis. I thought that was a bad movie. I didn't particularly care for his performance in that, but again, I didn't think he was bad. This is probably his best performance to date. He is wonderful. He gets to, he gets to show off emotion in a way that I hadn't seen in the past from him. He gets to be heavily emotional. He gets to be lighthearted. He gets to sort of be an action hero at times. He is a very fun character. His character, Harry, is very, very fun. He's very accessible. He's very grounded. But he's dealing with a very traumatic past, and that has led him into this film, and this film follows him. This is a film effectively about depression in a lot of ways, and Harry is depression personified. And he is able to bring that to life in a way that pulls you through the story in a way that works and allows you access to the film throughout. I don't want to give a lot of way because the primary vehicle for this film is misdirect. And Aronofsky does a spectacular job of constantly using misdirection to subvert our expectations, to drive the film forward, and somehow manage to keep it pretty linear, considering how often we're shifting throughout the course of this narrative. Then what Aronofsky does really, really well is use things that aren't characters as characters. He uses the setting as a character. He uses music and the soundtrack as a character. He uses this cat that very well could be a character in other films in a way that acts something like a vehicle. All right? The music is abrasive. It's aggressive. It's overly loud. And that's not just me saying movies are loud. Movies are loud, but that doesn't bother me. Everything else is as loud as it should be. The music is almost too much. It is far too abrasive, and it's on purpose. This allows viewers to become a bit more immersed in the film, to understand the tension that's building within the narrative and amongst our characters, and it works to allow us to understand the overarching tone and mood of the film just in general. The music works so well. It's established songs. That was a hard word for some reason. And there's also original songs made for this film. I'm drawing a blank on who the performer is that does all the original songs for this film. But they're all fantastic. They all fit. There are some niche songs. There are some very mainstream songs. And while they don't always seem like they should fit in the position that they do, they always work in the grand scheme of this film. Then we have the city. We have New York City. I believe it's 1998, so it's a bit of a timepiece. And we are immersed in this city in a way, thanks to the cinematography, that sort of makes us a character within the film as well. We are along for the ride. We feel like we are there. We are experiencing what Harry is. And this film is heavily emotional. It is so chaotic that it's almost disgusting. Disgusting is a word that I kept coming up with as I was watching the film. Disgusting may not be the right word, but there are moments that are so emotionally weighing and so incredibly realistic and grounded that they almost make you feel sick. Like they make you feel like if you had to experience that you almost couldn't survive. You wouldn't be able to deal with that level of anxiety and that level of intensity. So I got cut off there because somebody called me. It was a fucking spam call, so fuck you to whoever called me. But I was just getting into the heavy emotional aspect of this film, and then wrapping up shortly after. I'm trying to remember exactly what I said. But I think that Caught Stealing is a very good film. It's one of the best films that I've seen in theaters this summer. It is absolutely better than I anticipated it would be, and I think that people should probably go see this film. I don't know how long it will be in theaters. But I don't anticipate that it will have a very long run. We're getting into that time where there's a ton of movies coming out, but also people are incredibly busy. School is starting up again. It's not going to be a super, super busy movie time, but I think that you would enjoy seeing this in theaters because I don't think that you can experience the sound at home the way that you would here in the theater. So with that, I'm going to give Caught Stealing an 8.5 out of 10. I think Austin Butler is wonderful. I think the use of unexpected things as a vehicle and as characters to drive this film forward was a wonderful, wonderful job by Aronofsky. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10. And until next time, peace.